Hello everyone and welcome to this week's video and my very first video of 2020. I almost said 2019. 2020, that's insane. Like, I graduate this year. I always was like, oh my gosh, 2020, like that's so far away. Like, I'm graduating and now it's like here and it's gonna be like the craziest year of my life, I feel like, because I'm graduating, going up to college. It's gonna be such big changes coming, but I'm so excited. So I figured I'd start this year off with a very requested video, a what is on my iPhone 11, because if you guys saw my iPhone 11 unboxing, that video kind of blew up for me. Like, it's the most viewed video on my channel ever, and so many of the comments were asking me to do a what is on my iPhone, so of course I had to do that, and here we are. I haven't done one of these in forever, so I'm very excited and I think we should just get started. So first of all, I got the iPhone 11 in white because the colors were really pretty, but I figured I'd kind of like get sick of it, and if I want like a color I can just get a case of it, you know. The case that I have is just a clear spec case, so it's like pretty protective. Yeah, but the one that I had on my phone in the unboxing video is this one, this glittery one, and this one is from Casemate, except I just got air bubbles in it today and it's making me really mad. And then just have this, you know, really pretty pop socket, which actually I just realized kind of matches my home screen. So here is my home screen. I really like the pretty like marble pastel pink vibe, and then my lock, or that was my lock screen. My home screen is Taylor Swift, of course. I don't really know where to start, so I think I'll just start like along the bottom. My main like things that I use are obviously Instagram and then Snapchat, of course. So add me on there if you want. Then we have YouTube, obviously, and then messages, which is where I text. So starting at the top of the first page, I have my camera, my photos, which is full of Baby Yoda, my cat, and selfies. Then we have FaceTime, which I don't really use that much. Like, I don't really FaceTime anybody. And then Chrome, which I'm kind of scared to open to see what I last like looked up. Taco Bell. Oh, I'm going to get Taco Bell after this, and I wanted to try something new, so I was Googling that. I'm very hungry right now. I'm very excited to go get that. Then we have Twitter, which this is my Twitter. It's just the same as my YouTube. I haven't tweeted yet. Never tweeted. But if you want to go follow me, I'll start tweeting. Maybe. You never know. Then we have Tumblr, Pinterest, which Tumblr I haven't. It used to be a Taylor Swift fan account. I don't use it anymore. Then we have Pinterest, which I've really gotten into the past few months. So you should go follow me on there because I really enjoy it, and it just gives me like so much inspiration for a lot of things, just like my life in general. And yeah, so go follow that. Then I have Sleep Cycle, which is an app I use to like track my sleep, which I have no need to track my sleep, but it's just interesting to see like how many hours of sleep I get each night. And like, I've been doing this since 2016, I believe. So it's just like, and it's a nice alarm clock too. Like, it wakes you up gently and like keeps going off. And then I have music, which I have Spotify Premium, so I kind of stopped using like my music library, but obviously got some Taylor Swift, Ariana Grande, Shawn Mendes, you know, the normal stuff. iTunes, App Store, weather, basic apps. Spotify, which I love so much. Oh, of course, that's what I was listening to. But if you guys want to follow me on there, how do you find your... That's so weird. On this new one, you like... Oh, here. There's my profile. So if you want to follow me on there, go do that. I try to make playlists, but they don't usually turn out too good, but it's okay. Then I got SoundCloud, which I haven't used in forever, but Shawn Mendes used to like post some like random songs on there that I would listen to when I was like a giant fangirl. Then I have Facebook, which I just use for my family and stuff. Clock, which obviously I use for my alarms, and right now it's winter break when I'm filming this, so these are all my alarms. They're all off, so proves to you that I'm on break. And then I got my mail app, just reminders, which I basically just use for like random things that come to mind, which like I'll forget about, so I just remind myself of that. Notes app, which I use a lot. And then calendars. This app, I deleted like the Apple Calendars app, and I just have this calendar app because it's literally so nice. You can color code everything, and like I use it so much to plan out my days. I kind of stopped over break, but during school to keep everything straight, I do that. Oh. And you can also use that as a reminders thing to like tell you about stuff, if you know, whatever. And then the Apple Store, because I have an Apple Watch, so I love looking at like the new you know, Apple Watch bands and stuff. Then we have Netflix, which I watch so much. Just finished all of Stranger Things, literally one of my favorite shows ever, I think. And season 2 of You is out, so I need to get on that because that is such a good show too. And then I have Disney Plus, which I'm just using the free trial right now because my father will not let me get it. But it's so nice, I love Disney Plus. And then the settings app. So that is the very first page. Lots of stuff, kind of basic stuff, but you know, interesting. Moving on to the second page on my phone. So at the very top, I just have this little games folder because I used to play games so much, and like some of them I only have on here to save my scores, and like, because if I delete them, like all my records are gonna be gone, and I just can't do that. Like Subway Surfers, I've been playing that since like 5th grade. Neko Atsumi is like, you can take care of cats, and it's just like, it's interesting, but I've collected a lot of cats, so I just can't get myself to delete this app. Flow Free is my new obsession. Like guys, look at this. I have a 34-day streak. It's kind of bad, but it's okay. Dragon Veil, oh my god, I was like obsessed with that last spring. 2048, I've been playing that a lot too. Cookie Jam was my jam over the summer. Like I got through so many levels of that over the summer. But yeah, those are like most of the games that I have. And then at the bottom page, you can see here I have Mario Kart because I just keep it very handy so I could just play it whenever. So anyways, moving on, I have Safari, which I use Chrome more than Safari, but you know, obviously things link you to Safari most of the time, so I just have that there. Then I have my school folder, which just has like, you know, all the Google Drive apps, and then Skyward, which is where I get to check my grades, which, you know, they're not the worst right now, so it's fine. Then I have Quizlet, which I don't really use that much, but when I was in French, we had to use Quizlet like every week, so got that. Gmail for my school email, Google Drive obviously, ClassTag for a student mentor thing that I'm in, and then Photomath, which just, it's, if you struggle in math, just download Photomath. I have nothing else to say about that. Then the Compass, which I never use, and then my YouTube folder, which has YouTube Studio where I can check all of my statistics and analytics and stuff, so that's really cool. And then Subcount, which I can count my subscribers, which I have 827 the day I'm filming this, so again, thank you guys for so many subscribers. And then Fonta, which is where I make my thumbnails actually, because I'll just like send the photos to my phone and make my thumbnails. Vont, which is where I make all of my little animation things and stuff, like my intro I made in Vont, which is like, you know, a video thing. I don't know why my voice is like so weak right now. Then I have iMovie, which I use iMovie to make this intro actually, but or no, was it Vaughn? I don't know. I use iMovie sometimes if I want to edit like little videos on my phone. And then PhotoGrid, which is just like what I use to make my Vlogmas thumbnails. And then Photoshop Mix, which is what I use to make my like Secret Santa shopping thumbnails, so a lot of thumbnail stuff. And then my Insta folder, my Instagram folder, I obviously have Visco, which is where I edit all of my pictures, all my Instagram pictures, as you can see. Some of them got deleted, but that's most of them. And then Lightroom, or Unfold, which is where I make some of my Instagram stories, and it's a really nice free app. It makes your stories look really nice. Then I have Lightroom, which I've yet to figure out, but I've heard it's a really nice photo editing app as well. Afterlight, I don't really use that anymore. I used to use that for like light leaks on my pictures. I did that a lot in 2017, like every single picture had like a light leak. Instasize, mostly use that for collages and stuff, which I don't really use anymore. Fuji is really fun because it's like a film camera on your phone. Facetune, I don't use that to like Facetune my face to make it look fake. Usually if I have like a pimple in a photo, I'll like edit that out. Otherwise I just kind of mess around and like use the fun editing stuff on there. Also, it's Facetune too because you have to pay for the regular Facetune. Photoshop Express, I just use that. Like sometimes I have like little edits I want to make or whatever, and I just use that. Remini, oh, that's like oh, I don't know why I have that app. You can like make photos clearer and stuff if you want. Anyways, then I have CoStar, which gives me a daily horoscope, which I don't really know. I look like a horoscope person, but I don't really know much about them, but it's interesting like to see what they have, and like it gives you your chart thing, which I don't exactly know how to read it. My chart, here we go. So if anyone knows how to read my chart, go ahead and tell me, but it tells you like your sun and moon and like rising whatever signs, so I thought that was interesting. And then I have TikTok because it's so fun, honestly. Like go follow me on TikTok because Sometimes I can be funny, but TikTok is just so funny to me. I watch it every night, honestly. Then I have this shopping/food folder, which is just a bunch of stores and like places that I order food off of. But I also have Depop, where I'm selling some phone cases and old clothes. So if you guys are interested in like wildflower phone cases, you should go check that out and buy something from me if you want. And then I have this concert/music folder, which I use to count down to all my concerts. I have Ticketmaster, StubHub, a Shawn Mendes app, Shazam in case I don't know a song, I can just Shazam it, and then Genius if I want to know song lyrics. So simple as that. Wallet I don't use because I don't have any cards or anything. Roku, which I just use for the remote, like when we're watching it on TV. Map My Run. When I used to like run around my neighborhood, I would do that, but I don't really use that anymore. CNN and BuzzFeed is where I get most of my news from. Planet Fitness, just basically for my barcode tag thing, and like there's really nothing else I use it for. Facebook Messenger, don't really use that either. I had to use it for work once, but I don't have a job right now, so. VPN, oh, that was for school, but like it kind of sucks, so I should probably delete that. Stocks, I re-downloaded that last year when I was taking personal finance, and I was like really interested in the stock market, and now I don't really use it. Then this folder of like all the apps that I only use on my Apple Watch, so I can like, keep it off of like my main phone. Google Photos, which I downloaded after I almost lost all my photos. Mario Kart, obviously, and then this app called Reflectly, which I just downloaded last week actually. You basically like do this little journal entry, it like guides you through a little journal entry every day. I'm talking so fast, but it's been really nice to just like reflect on my day, and it's easier than writing in a diary, which I used to try to like force myself to do, but like I'm just not a writer, honestly, so that is a lot easier for me to do. Then very last page, this little folder full of useless apps that I don't use, like the phone. I never call anyone, so it's in my useless apps thing. Voice memos, maps, calculator, whatever. You can just access all that through like your little swipe down thing. Then the very last app is Life 360, which me and my friends just use to like keep track of each other. I don't know, it sounds kind of creepy, but like it's just for me, like my family doesn't really use it, so that is what is on my iPhone 11. I hope you guys enjoyed. I tried to go as fast as I could because I didn't realize how much I have on my phone, and I didn't really go in depth into anything, so if you have any questions about like a certain app or whatever, be sure to comment down below and I'll let you know about any questions that you have, whatever. Not that you would have any questions. Hope you guys have had a very happy new year so far. Comment down below any videos you want to see from me this year. I'm very excited to put out a lot more YouTube content this year. So see you next week. Bye.